Okay. There we go. All right. Hello. On the full face camera. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, I see Diego in there. Gonna eat a little bit too. So. Taste like victory. Ho, ho, ho. Boy, do I love my victory. All right. I don't know if you're there, Diego, or not, but hopefully you are. Put on the tunes a little harder. Harder tunes. Let's go. There we go. Slice. Minutes to go. I can't believe it though. Hopefully that gets somebody's attention. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Okay, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody doing okay? How is everyone today? I hope everybody's doing good. I don't know if you can hear me, Diego, or not, but if you're there. All right. If it's just me for this one, then that's okay. Hopefully you guys will trickle in here. You guys are usually good for it, so... Well, otherwise, I'll just make a parting message in a few minutes if you guys decide not to show up, which is fine. Hope you guys come on in. Hey, Diego, my dude, I'm doing good. Glad you were here, my friend. Hope we'll have Ivan Gustavo come in as well. So I'm doing really good. I'm eating some ramen right now because I got super hungry. I'm like, I gotta go to my favorite place. And then I stopped and talked to one of the guys at the ramen shop for a while, helping him out. So yeah. Yeah, I figured, you know what? If I eat ramen on stream, this would be like me sitting down with you guys and actually eating. This is how I would spend. Actually, if we did meet face to face. Ivan, hey buddy, how you doing? Food, indeed. If we were sitting face to face, this is exactly what I would be doing. Sitting down, talking with you guys over a nice steak, whatever the case may be, enjoying a good time. And I know in the future we'll have a chance to hopefully do so. I'm doing good, Ivan. I hope you're doing good as well. Enjoying some nice spicy miso ramen right now. Obviously, it's to go, but it's my favorite stuff to eat. And going to the Mitsuwa market out there. So they know me by name. Yeah, if you go to Mitsuwa there, on the corner, if you go on the Mitsuwa there on Arlington Heights Road, yeah, you can find it there, that Japanese supermarket, and it's in the food court. They have to go for obviously COVID reasons, but yeah, it's outstanding. I've eaten there for years now. So it's super yummy. And me, I'm a big spicy guy, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta have it spicy. Um, it's called Mitsuwa, the Japanese marketplace. It's on the corner of Algonquin and Arlington Heights Road. I'm gonna put it in chat. See if I can find a link for it too. You can look it up. Here we go. Let's post that in the chat there. There we are. Perfect. There you go. There's a link for you. Hopefully that'll be helpful for both of you. It is outstanding food though. I love it. It's super good. Yeah, man. If you go down to the food court section, yeah, like the shops and stuff, yeah, you'll find it down there. The shop called ramen shop called Santoka. Do they have a hot bar or restaurant? Um, they basically have like a food court. So, but they do have yakitori that they serve fresh, and they have a fresh bakery as well. Yeah, man, I've been there like tons of times. There's Mitsuwas all over the place, all over the United States, and yeah, a lot of them have Santokas in them. So, but yeah, Santoka's pretty legit. Pretty legit. You never noticed the store? Yeah, I can understand that. But if you go out there, go to the Japanese supermarket, there's a ton of stuff out there. A ton. Here, let me show you one. Here, I got um, matcha green tea, and I got it in a 1 quart size matcha green tea. This was like $4. So you're like saying, hey, I want like Starbucks quality, even better than Starbucks in all honesty. You want the actual stuff. Yeah, you get milk tea, matcha flavored for $4. Can't go wrong. Outstanding. I'll tell you what, they know my order by heart, even after these many months, for the most part. Well, maybe they're off just a little bit. But my order in Santoka is a large spicy uh, chashu, large spicy miso chashu ramen. With extra spicy oil. Yeah, right. With extra spicy oil and an egg. So that's my typical thing. Sometimes I'll get rice, sometimes I won't. But you can have rice. It's pretty filling with the rice though. But yeah, the ramen itself is pretty filling. So, but it's if you like really spicy stuff, if you like spicy stuff, man, it's legit. Love that stuff. It's like it's Super addictive. Can't really go wrong with that. Now, before I continue eating here, I do have some things I want to say. Let me move this over here to this side here first and foremost. Okay. Now, I want to talk to both you, Diego, and Ivan, and anyone else here in the chat. Oh, Sophia's in here as well. I want to talk to all three of you here. Yeah, you can get it done DoorDash. And I want to talk to you three here, and anybody else who's going to watch the replay of the stream. I want to first and foremost here thank you so much for coming out here to literally every stream for the entirety of the 16 weeks. Yeah, I cannot even begin to tell you how amazing that is. First of all, I'm so happy that you guys have wanted to not, to come out to my stream, listen to my big fat ass, but more importantly, wanting to help yourself. And I'm hoping that hopefully through these live streams and throughout the course of the semester, that you have learned a little bit more than what you walked in with. As I always said, that was my goal from the very beginning, and I hope that I met those expectations for you, and I hope you've had a lot of fun in and along the way. You guys make every day, and when we do these classes at night or in the afternoon, whatever you want to call it here, so far worth it. I feel like we're a small little family here in 097 at this time, and I really appreciate the time and the energy you guys have put forward, and put a smile on my face, and I hope I've put a smile on your face as well. I can't even begin to express my gratitude to everybody here. So, you guys, as you know, all the homework and stuff, all the homework and tests are posted until next Friday. So if you haven't finished that stuff up, please go ahead and do so. But I'm going to just sit here and tell you right now, I know this is the last class of the semester here, but I wanted to sincerely tell you all that um, your time and your energy and your positive vibes have been so well appreciated, and I want to thank you all for that very, very much. So I'm so thankful to have guys like you, ladies and guys like you in the chat. I wanna just say that first and foremost. All of you worked so hard, and I'm really like super proud of all of you. And I'm hoping. Thank you, Needy. I appreciate it, buddy. Um, and I'm super. How are you doing, Needy? By the way, it's great to see you, buddy. You're good people. Um, yeah, and everybody here is good people, man. I just can't get over the amount of positive vibes I get. I hope that someday, after this COVID crisis is over, we're gonna have a sit down. We're gonna go to a restaurant. We're gonna have some steak, and we're gonna have a good time. All right, that I can guarantee you. That steak is on me, 100,000%. All right. How you doing, my man? I'm doing very well, my dude. You're amazing. You're amazing. You are amazing, Needy. You are an amazing legend. You are a very good person. Absolutely 100%. I cannot say a bad thing about you, buddy. I think it's great that you support other small streamers. You're a very, very nice dude. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. That's really super kind. Um yeah, so I wanted to thank you guys again. You know, uh I'm gonna put this out there for you guys, and I said it in my first class, but I'm gonna say it for you guys here. If there's one extra lesson I want you to take away from um I want you to take away from this semester. Yes, I am needy. I am. Uh, if there's one takeaway I want you to take away from this semester here, that's this. Um, and that is to me, and this is only my personal opinion. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. To me, everybody who's sitting here in this chat, Needy, Diego, Ivan, Sophia, okay, everyone who's sitting in this chat, everybody else here that you know, um, Rem Dog, I see there. Uh, all of you All of you have value. All of you will always have value. All of you will have value to me. Even if people tell you that you don't have value, I can tell you right now, you have value. You've been willing to put in the time, effort, and energy to better yourselves. Trust me when I say this, you have value. You will never not have value. Okay. And I want you to take away from that here from this semester moving forward is that always remember that no matter which endeavor you go into, no matter which profession that you go into, don't let others judge you. But at least if you're going to fall into that trap, there's going to be there at least exists one person out there. That's me who says you will always have value. The start of year 11, GCSE, okay. You know what, Needy? Sometimes you struggle at a subject, and that's okay. You don't need to be perfect at a subject to know what you're going to be using it for and what you want to do later. Perfection is not what you should aim for. You should aim for just getting better so that way you can pass, of course. But if you continue to study and you continue to revise and you continue to do those sort of things, I'm going to sit here and tell you, Needy, I'm very proud of the effort that you put in. Even if you're not totally satisfied with the result that you got, I'm happy that you put in the time and the effort. And that's the most important part there. You should be very proud of yourself, and everyone here should be very proud of themselves for doing the same here in my class. I, like I said, I cannot thank you enough for making this a very memorable semester. And I hope that this platform on Twitch has helped. I'm so glad to hear that, Ivan. That's exactly what I was aiming for here. You know, I don't like it to always be like a teacher student sort of thing. I may be a professor, but it doesn't mean that I'm not a human being. And I prefer not to be a professor. I prefer to be a human being first. Yes, that's correct, Needy. I do. I am an actual professor of mathematics. Um, yeah, you know what? I felt it was a social gathering. I thought we were sitting here and chilling and having a great time. I always thought that we just sit and shoot the breeze all day. I think it was great. I had a lot of fun just talking with you guys, sitting and laughing, having a good time, just learning something along the way. And yeah, that's the one thing that I love the most is that if you're going to use that in your career or you learned a lot, if you learned just a little bit more than what you walked in with, man, I know I did my job. But I just hope it keeps continuing to carry forward and that you continue to be a better person, moving forward. I'm glad that you could use me as a stepping stone to be even more than what you started with, and that is a very good feeling. I guarantee that. That's worth. Believe me when I say this. I talk about money a lot and stuff, but that's worth more than any amount of money anybody can throw at me. That's why I like this job so much because no amount of money is going to change. No amount of money is going to change that feeling. When I get to the end, then I know that at least I put forth my best foot to give somebody to give back to others, to be better, to be better, to hopefully be even better than where I'm at, which is my hope. The viscount of variables. Oh dear. Professor of Pythagoras. How you doing, Alex? I hope you're having a good night tonight. Yeah, that's always the purpose of every single one of my courses. Is again, it's about you. It's never about me. And I can't tell you how happy I am right now. I'm like I didn't know how I was going to express myself during this class because this was the class I wasn't looking forward to the most because hey man, you have a good rest, okay? Don't forget Cyberpunk's coming out in about 40 minutes. Okay. That'll be released in 40 minutes. Um Hey, take care, Needy. You get some good rest, okay, buddy? You take care of yourself, all right? Rest up and have a great day, all right? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, and yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna conduct this stream in particular. Like, I was pretty confident about my first two streams, but this one here, this one is this one's kind of a hit in the gut. And I'll be honest with you, it's a hit in the gut. Um, uh, I was a little emotional in my first class, but I'm feeling a little bit more emotional this class because you guys, man, holy cow, shoot. Hey, Needy, you can come in at any time. I stream this class may be over, but it doesn't mean my streams are. Trust me. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me play some Football Manager and stuff like that. But uh yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna miss a lot of the positive vibes coming from you too, Diego. I'll miss a lot of those positive vibes. It's the people that make the class, and you guys brought it every single day, and for that man, I'm man, holy cow. Oh, okay. I promised I wouldn't get super emotional about this, but I wouldn't get really emotional about this, but that's how I look at every class. Is like it's like all good things, man. Oh man. Ah, shoot. Yeah, man, I'm so sorry. Bro hug indeed, man. Bro hug indeed. I'll miss you guys so much. It's definitely true to miss you guys on stream. Every Monday and Wednesday. Now, you guys can always pop by the stream at any time when am running streams. So that's perfectly fine. And of course, you guys can always contact me even after this semester's over. Just because I'll be done with as your professor in an official capacity doesn't mean that I won't be able to help you in some capacity, outside of this class. That is a promise that I make to everybody, and I'll certainly make to you as well. If you say, "Hey, you wrote me, but I still ain't calling," you mean you email me there, Diego? Oh, yeah, let me check the email. When did you send the email there, Diego? Let me check the emails there, buddy. Happy to check that for you. Oh, Diego, I don't see your email here. Well, oh, here we go. Never mind. Now I see. Now you say, all you did said was hi. Well, there, I'm gonna respond back to you. Hello. You're like your email's like really buried far down. No wonder why I missed it. I get like a ton of these Blackboard emails all day. Leck. Okay, there I sent something back. I just sent hello back to you. Yeah, so you can yeah, feel free to email me. See if I can speak here. Feel free to email me, and you guys, again, you can ask me whatever. If you guys, one of the things that I do for students, I've asked this. Some people sometimes ask me if you want me to write you a letter recommendation or something like that. I can certainly do so. I don't have a problem doing that here. You guys have put forth the best. You guys are the best, man. Holy cow. I've had a wow, uh, just man, like complete legit, man, completely legit. Now I don't know if you guys have questions about anything from the homework or the tests, but I hope you're continuing to do some of those assignments that you may not have done. Hopefully you'll finish those up eventually. There, that's kind of important. Come here, peace. I mean, you guys can order some ramen. They do DoorDash, so you might as well DoorDash over to have that delivered over to your place. I did see they had the DoorDash logo on in front of the ramen shop, so I'm sure if you look up Santoka underneath DoorDash, you'll be able to find them. There you go. That should help. You finished chapter 9 yesterday. It kicked your butt. You struggled through it. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be some sections or some chapters that are going to kick your butt. Okay. But the one thing I'm very happy about to hear, Ivan, is that you took your time with it, and you may not have understood it completely, but at least you got the gist of it. Again, a lot of it's just applying those formulas there. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. I'm really happy. Even if you struggled through it, at least you gave it a really good try, and you did the best that you could. That's the only way we can learn sometimes is just putting ourselves in uncomfortable territory. The test, okay, so the final exam has been made. Everything is due the 18th there, Diego. Everything. Okay, all the tests, the final exam, that's all due the 18th there. I don't know if you got my email that I did send out to everyone in the class or not. I'm not sure. Yes, all the homework, all the tests. Hang on just a second. Let me go ahead and show off on the screen here. One thing that's important for you guys, nevertheless, is going to be the receipts. So I'm going to confirm with you here that everything is on the up and up, so that way. No, of course. So just checking the receipts here one more time, so that way you guys can see what I see. When it decides to load for me, that would be wonderful. There we are. All right, so I'm gonna go over and switch over here. We're gonna go over to the main screen here. All right, so here's the My Math Lab stuff. Again, everything here is going to be on the 18th. Okay, so everything due is on the 18th, as you can see here. Okay, all the tests, all the homeworks, all the everything. Okay? So you guys know exactly what you are getting yourselves into without too much trouble. So that's what you should see on your screen there. I'll switch back to the main cam here. You need to finish section 10? Okay. Well, you got some time, okay? You got time. You got 9 days of which to finish chapter 10 and finish that final. Give yourself a little bit of ample time to finish up the tests and the final and all the homework. So give yourself some ample time, but you have 9 days of which to finish. Remember, everything is due by 11:59. Okay. And grades will be posted over the weekend right after that. So that's pretty much how that's going to go there for your final grades. Is I have to look over all the grades after that, and then I'll update Blackboard. I'll update to them in the spreadsheet in the system, and then they'll be posted to you. Usually takes until that following Monday, but it should be done. Really? You think 9 was tougher? Is that so? I'm surprised by that. Usually people think that trigonometry is a little tougher. Well, I guess cylinders and spheres and stuff like that was a little bit tougher. The multiple parts. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, that's fair. Yeah, the trig sunk in. Perfect. Well, I'm really happy to hear that when we went over trig a second time, that really clicked for you. Okay, so the cylinders and spheres and the pyramids kind of gave you a bit of a rough go. Okay. That's something I'll have to keep in mind in the future there, is to go yes, adjacent. Yeah, totally. You know what? To be fair, on the trig part there, yeah, I know the first time a lot of people were lost because they went over it really fast, and that was to kind of accommodate the first 8-week class. So I could completely understand that, but I felt really good the second go around because we were able to take it much slower, and then it started, and then I felt a lot better. The first go around I didn't feel as good, in my personal opinion. Sometimes I just have that feeling, and it usually happens to be correct. um so yeah, I'm totally on board with how you felt about that. See, if I think back to how I do things, it's like I have to be sensitive to how I feel that it went. The one thing is, though, um true story, actually, in the early days when I was teaching at Harper, I was teaching a college algebra class, and I went through this lecture. Uh, Man, well, it was like graphing and stuff like that, and it was just a lot of stuff packed into one section. It was like two or three topics packed into one section, and I had to go through this whole section in like a matter of like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And I looked at it, I'm like, man, this is a lot to do. And I got done with the section, and I was like, I looked at everybody, and everybody kind of looked at me, and I'm like, they had this deer in the headlights look, and I was like, oh crap, this really sucks. Now, I had a choice. I'm like, well, choice is that, I could move on to the next section because I, need the time, or I could do something about it. And then I'm like, well, how do I handle this situation? So I'm like, well, I just looked at the class and I said, you know what? Um, I said, I asked, well, did you guys understand any of that? And they all shook their heads, no. And I'm like, all right, we're going to do it again tomorrow. And so I retaught the same exact section, only I taught it a lot better the second time around. And then I asked the question, did y'all understand it this time? And they're all like, yes. And I'm like, okay, sometimes you just need to start over and redo it again to hopefully make it stick. So I don't care how many times I got to do a section because, again, it wasn't about me, it was about them. And if they don't get it, well, then I'm not doing what's right. So um, that's kind of like what I learned from that little exchange. And that was so long ago now. It was like 8 years ago. Holy cow. 8 years ago. Dang. I've been teaching at Harper for 10. Just eight, yeah, like 8, 9 years ago. Wow. Seems like forever. But that much time has passed. It's kind of amazing. Lovely. Mm, tornado thing too. That one was interesting. Tornado, the cell phone, the earthquake. Taught in those. Those are pretty fun. You guys have any more questions? You guys can ask me any question that you like. Feel free. So you could ask me math or non-math related questions. It doesn't matter which way. You can do whatever you like. Oh, that's a great question. What happened to Anna's dog? Is it okay? Well, Cooper's been getting treatment here for his condition, is what Anna told me before. It's her dog's recovering. Again, I don't know if her dog will be completely 100%, but Anna's been kind of taking care of her dog and then taking care of her family as well. Apparently, her husband got sick with the flu, and her father accidentally broke his hand. So she's been kind of helping out a lot more in and around her area. So I think that's kind of been taking some of the kind of distracting her in a way, from how close she is with the dog. But I think that there's been positive improvement with Cooper just a little bit. So it certainly sounds like from what she says. Yeah, I know it sucks. Yeah, I'm just glad her husband didn't get COVID or nothing because I would not wish that on anyone. So um but yeah, at the end of the day, it sounds like things are a little rough, but I think she's starting to come through. I think she just, her and I kind of talked behind the scenes, and she just needed some of that positive vibes that you guys were pushing through, and so I was just trying to give as much positive energy and support as possible. Anna's a great, great woman. Like, she's a wonderful woman. That's why I made her a mod. She's like she's a wonderful person, and definitely people like that deserve all the good luck. If I have good luck, I'd rather give it to her and her dog and her husband. I want to give her all the good luck. So, positive vibes sent in her way, of course, 100%. pets. When we think about pets, we always think about family. So pets are always family. So we want to wish them the best as well. So I think that's a good update there. Anna's an amazing person. Did she have a website that she used? I forgot what that website was. I haven't been on a date since forever. Well, that's okay. I'm not too broken up about something like that anyway. eHarmony. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't even signed up for eHarmony or stuff like that. I'm doing this, my dude. I've been single for a long time. But you know what? It is what it is. So look, hey. It's okay. That's not a problem. You know, just because I don't share the love with one individual doesn't mean I don't share the love with many individuals. Just a different type of love, of course. I think that's okay. It's okay, Diego. You're gonna find one very soon. You're a good dude, Diego. No question about it. Hey, man, I'm in your corner. Look, if I have to play the role of eternal wingman, I can do that. I don't have to go get the I don't have to get the girl per se, but you know I'd rather put you center stage if I got to be the wingman. So I'd rather it makes me happy if you're in a better place there. You're like, hey, you're all right, buddy. What else is good in the Mitsuwa marketplace? Um, in Mitsuwa, let me go ahead and show you on screen here. So that way, I'm so sorry if I'm eating on stream. I know I am making you hungry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Let me go ahead and show off. Go. Okay. To change this over to main screen. Go. Okay. So as you can see here, all right, you're drinking a pop. Very good. All right. So this is they have deals, of course, if you want to buy like some Japanese specialty, Japanese goods and stuff. Uh, this stuff, I love this stuff. Like royal milk tea. Royal milk tea is so good. I have a bunch in my fridge right now. Strawberry milk and royal milk tea. That's pretty legit, man. That's some legit stuff right there. Um, of course, you can get ramen in a bag, so that's fine. So these are all again Japanese type of goods. But let me go ahead and show you here. They even got booze and stuff. If you want to go get Japanese alcohol, you can. But I'll go down to the shops here, which is kind of all the way down here. So they have Korean cuisine there. They have sushi. They got udon. They have a fresh bakery, so if you want fresh bakery there, that's fine. Is it is it dairy or rice? In regards to what, Ivan? I mean, they got a cafe there for green tea slash matcha stuff. That's the ramen shop I often visit. Again, Santoka. They got pork bowl places. They actually have gyoza here, which is actually really good. Their Sudadan's gyoza is really good, actually. I will give them that, and their pork bowl is pretty good. They also got curry here as well at Sudadan. So if you want Japanese curry, they got Tokyo Shokudo. Again, they have basically curries and bowls that you can go ahead and eat. Um, and they also have Toriitsu, which is the yakitori place. So literally anything and everything. There's even a bookshop there. The rest of it's probably stuff you're probably not going to go visit. But if you're talking about, there's a bookstore there. You can get manga there. You can get like Japanese books there. So do they got something fruity? You bet. It's a supermarket. So they got everything. If you want something fruity in terms of a drink, let me go scroll up. It's actually there in a picture. Here are some fruity drinks here. They got mango. They got yogurt flavor. They got strawberry. They got a lot of different things. A lot of different types of flavors. They got lemonade and stuff like that. Yeah, you're talking like a full-fledged supermarket with a food court attached, and a few extra bits and bobs. So, and a bookstore attached too. So yeah, it's pretty big. It has a lot of things in it in kind of a smaller space. So yeah, I think definitely check it out for sure. And see if you like it. They got those Kit Kats from Japan. Sadly they don't have the Kit Kats from Japan, but they do have a lot of other Japanese sweets and stuff like that. So they do have like green tea crackers. They got Japanese gummy bears. They got they have like they have rice crackers and stuff like that. So the Kit Kats there, unfortunately, those are manufactured in Japan. So all right, that's perfect, man. If it lives off of Central, it's easy, man. That's a hop, skip, and a jump away. You don't have to go that far at all. I mean, uh, not really. Yeah, everything currently because of COVID is to go. There are people who work there, people from all walks of life. I mean, if you wanna, I don't know. Here we could get. Let me put up this picture here. This is what I would see if I. Here, if we want to talk about like the maid cafes and stuff, then this is basically what they would promote. These girls would be sitting outside handing out flyers and stuff, and then they'd be all about the maid cafes and stuff. Promoting maid cafes in Akihabara. So Aki Akiba is really fun. So I mean, maid cafes, they're like, yeah, they're really overpriced, terrible food. But I mean, they do offer the experience, a very unique experience. I will say that. Food's like, yeah, it ain't gonna be great. So again, you go there for the pure experience, really, more than anything else. And then of course, just like anything else, the food's like super overpriced. So you get that omelet that they write in like ketchup and stuff, and that thing costs like 15, 16 bucks or whatever. Do we have that here? No. No, we do not. Maybe we do actually. Maybe we do. I just maybe not around here though. I haven't really looked too much into it because I'm not a maid cafe kind of guy. So I like specialty shops that have a little bit more flair to it, that actually have the practicality side. I mean, like I said, it's a novel thing. It's like what you do like once and then you kind of move on. But yeah, I mean, there's like so many different types of restaurants that you'll see in Japan. Like there's a vampire themed restaurant. There's the buff guy restaurant. There's the butler restaurant. There's the maid cafe. There's medieval times. Like we have, they have medieval times here. Like medieval times is pretty close, but there's an owl cafe. There's the cat cafe. You know, there's the rent a pet cafe where you can rent a dog or a cat for the day. Um, yeah, there's a lot of different types of places that you can find in Japan for sure. Like I could keep going on because I mean, yes, you can rent a dog. Yes, you can. You can rent a dog for a day. You probably you probably wouldn't be able to give it back. I hear that. Dogs and cats are amazing, man. 100%. I'm with you on that one. I love dogs and cats. They're great. I'd love to get a cat. I'm just a little allergic. Have you had the curry? Is that Japanese? Yeah, so the curry at the supermarket is Japanese curry. So it is different than that of course Indian style or Pakistani style curry. So because one thing the Japanese do is one thing that we do that Pakistani or Indian curry does is that you usually have it with naan, right? So you usually have a naan and you basically can pick up the curry with the naan and any other meat. With Japanese curry, you usually mix it with rice, and it usually comes. It's a little bit less. Yeah, it has its own flavor to it. I can tell you that. It's not as there's not as much turmeric in Japanese curry, but the flavor's interesting. They usually have like cutlets, for example, so they like deep fry the chicken a little bit into like a not like fried chicken, but like a breaded sort of chicken that you just kind of lightly crisp, and then you cut it into pieces, and then you could put the curry sauce on top of that with the rice, and then you can mix that all together and stuff. So it's very very good. I have had that many many times, and I love mine super spicy. But you should just try it for yourself and see what you think if that's the avenue you want to go down. I gotta have super spicy in my life. No spice, no life. That's my motto. Oh yes, yeah. So they'll give it to you with the cutlet cut up, and then the curry sauce and the rice, and then you can go ahead and mix it up as you please, just like somebody's, you know. And then you mix it up as you please. So, um, here, let me show you. Um, so it's gonna look something like this. Okay, just so you see here, that's how it's kind of like. Let's see if we have. Let's see if I can find a beef cutlet one. Yeah, so they'll give you something like this, where they give you like the beef, they give you some of the sauce, and then the rice is there, and then you can mix it up as you please. So as you can see, how it's kind of this is kind of like what it generically looks like if we're talking like chicken. cutlet curry, or there's beef cutlet curry, pork cutlet curry, things like that. You don't have to have it spicy, by the way. So, there you go. And we turn up the spicy levels by 1,000. Yeah, that's true. Okay, okay, I'm exaggerating, but still, we like our spice. So let's see if I can find beef. So yeah, this is a beef cutlet curry here. Very, very good. No kidding, definitely going. Go for it, bro. See, if I'm gonna end off this class, I'm gonna make it on a good note. Dang it. We were gonna carry out Johnny's beef. No, no, no. You can't deny yourself something brand new and something that could potentially be even more delicious. You gotta try and then see what you think. Try and go there in person, because it may not be too far. And then, yeah, you could take it away and, bring it back home and see what you think. Or get DoorDash if it has DoorDash available. So, so hopefully I've made you sufficiently hungry for some good quality Japanese food. Yeah, yeah, you know what? You can look through the whole food court and see what you want to order. Just remember though, they do close pretty early, so they do close at like 7:30. So again, for the food court does anyway. So be sure to get there before then, after this stream is over, okay? I'm only here to give you the tips. Right on, dude, right on. Totally understand. Well, I know what I'm doing today, so I'm gonna finish up this ramen. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna go ahead, check out a little bit of Cyberpunk maybe, and then 7 o'clock is wrestling time. Yeah. How are the desserts? You have a sweet tooth? Well, if you like desserts, there are a lot of good desserts. A lot. They even have a crepe place, a fresh crepe place. So if you want to order crepes, you can go ahead and get freshly made crepes there. A person who has a sweet tooth, I think you'll be very much in luck. One thing to understand though about Japanese sweets is Japanese sweets in general have less sugar than that of American sweets. So you may be put off at first based on the amount of sugar that are in the desserts, but in actuality, I think you'll be better off. You turned 43 on Sunday. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Hey, I turned 41 this year, so we're all good, Ivan. We're all good, buddy. We're in it together, okay? Let me see if the crepe place is open here. It should be, though. Yeah, so the crepe place is open. If you want to get some nice sweets there, Ivan, then definitely for an old man like yourself and like myself, yeah, you could go and get some freshly made crepes. Definitely worth your while. Just look at that picture, okay? Just look at that picture. Let's zoom in on that picture there of the crepes. Now you're gonna sit there and tell me that if you look at those crepes in that picture that you're gonna hate that. That is some good quality crepage, all right? Not crappage, but crepage, all right? You need some crepes in your life, all right? Look at that. There's even a sweets area there if you want to buy some confectionaries, all right? So, I mean, yes. And they even have the supermarket side has a bunch of sweets. And again, there's also sweets in the fresh bakery. Ah, see, you got the filling inside, you know? They are thin, right? The crepes are thin, right? But you can put all these fillings on the inside here. That's the yeah, boba tea to go with that, by the way, as well. Diego, thank you so much, man. Diego, you made this class worth it. It wasn't me. It was you. Okay? You made this class worth it, and I'm glad that I was a part of it. I'm just glad that you had fun with me during this time. But I couldn't have done it without you. I don't know if I'm going to stream Cyberpunk because I'm not going to be spending a lot of time on it because I'm going to go watch wrestling for like 2 hours after 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna go watch AEW wrestling at 7. So that's at about an hour. So yeah, is it not too late for maths? It's never too late for maths, my dude. Connor, how are you, buddy? Must be pretty late there, but you know what? It doesn't matter how late it is. It's always wonderful to see you, my friend. Connor, you're one of the good ones. 100%, my dude. Definitely one of the good ones. Check that here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's true. Oh, okay. All right. Well, before you go, Diego, um, I want to thank everybody here who came on this stream. I want to thank everybody who decided to stick around for this whole semester, and I want to thank and compliment everybody here who decided to stick with me for the full 16 weeks. Again, my hand is always going to reach out to you, and I'll be more than happy to help at any moment in time when you need it, if I can. All right, everyone. I wanna let me switch to the main screen here, full screen here for just a second. Everyone, thank you. Thank you. Without you, I wouldn't be the person that I am. So thank you very much, everybody. I'm happy that you enjoyed this full semester. And again, make sure you finish up that work before the 18th. Thanks again, guys. You have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful, wonderful winter break. Remember, please stay safe, stay sane, and stay healthy. Have yourself a wonderful night, everybody. We will see you later. All right, everybody. You take care of yourselves, and we'll see you then. Keep in touch, my friend. Of course, you know where to find me. I'm not too hard to find. I promise that. Much respect and much love to you all. Take care, everybody. Have a great one, everybody.